Okay, so you've been following the typical chest routine: bench press, inclines, flies, but your chest still looks like you've never touched a weight. You aren't getting stronger, and when you take your shirt off, you look more like Pee Wee Herman than Phil Heath. Well, it's time to flip that script. As a skinny guy, you simply can't train like the average guy. If you want bigger pecs, you have got to train smarter as well as harder. In fact, there are 4 key things you've got to be doing if you ever want to break out of your pathetic pecs rut, and none of them involve the bench press. Today, we're going to explode the conventional wisdom about chest training to reveal what skinny guys like you must do for bigger pecs in just 30 days. By the end of this video, you'll have the ultimate roadmap to busting out of your chest training plateau and adding inches of lean muscle tissue to your pecs. And make sure to stay tuned to the end, where I reveal the surprising reason why 95% of skinny guys fail to make progress with their chest, even when they implement our 4 key hacks. It's a game changer. The first thing you've got to do to start making chest gains is to stop bench pressing. Yep, you heard it. The bench press might help genetically gifted guys get a bigger chest, but it is not the right exercise for a hard gainer like you. Ditching the bench is the most profound thing you can do to start making real chest gains. You see, the barbell bench press has serious limitations. It primarily targets the front delts, not the pecs. What you need is an exercise that allows your pecs to move through their complete range of motion. Enter the dumbbell press. With dumbbells, you can not only lower the weights to stretch your pec muscles more effectively, but also bring your arms closer together during the press, maximizing peak contraction. Research has shown that the dumbbell bench press significantly targets the pectoralis major muscle more than the barbell version. So, swapping out that barbell for dumbbells is the #1 thing you must do to start making real chest gains. The second key to chest growth is to hit the pecs from the right angle. You might have heard that you should use an incline angle for upper pecs, a flat bench for the center, and a decline angle for the lower pecs. But here's the truth: the incline angle is almost useless for pectoral stimulation because there are no pectoral fibers above the arm line. To make a chest exercise truly productive, the humerus, or upper arm, must move toward the pectoral origins, and that's precisely what happens with the decline dumbbell press. When you perform a decline dumbbell press at the right angle, around 25 degrees, you activate the largest number of pectoral fibers because you're moving the humerus toward the area where the greatest number of pectoral origins originate. So, if you want to maximize pectoral muscle engagement, including the clavicular, sternal, and costal fibers, the decline dumbbell press at a 25-degree angle is the perfect choice. It targets the highest and lowest parts of your pectorals at the same time. So, forget about incline and flat presses and go directly to the decline bench press. That brings us to the third and most transformational thing skinny guys have got to do for bigger pecs in 30 days. Stick to the exercise that works and do more of it. You see, we've been brainwashed into the idea that you need to do a few sets of one exercise, then move to another exercise, so that you're doing 4 to 5 exercises for your chest. But when you find an exercise that's a 10 out of 10, like the decline dumbbell press, why would you change it? Especially if the next exercises are not as effective. We've established that the decline bench press is the best exercise to work your chest. It's a 10 out of 10. So rather than doing 3 to 4 sets and then moving to another exercise that's not as good, simply do more of that exercise. Research tells us that the sweet spot for muscle growth is 8 to 10 sets per muscle group. If you stick with the decline bench press for all 8 to 10 sets, you're going to see chest gains like nothing you could imagine. Sure, this is the opposite to what everyone else is doing. But so what? You've been following the gym crowd so far, and how has that worked out for you? If you are enjoying this content, let us know by hitting the like button. It really means a lot to us. Our final hack ties directly to the last one: rep range. You've probably heard that you've got to stick to 8 to 12 reps for muscle gain, right? Well, that may be true for some guys, but as a skinny hard gainer, you've got to go beyond that. Your goal must be to maximize muscle fiber activation in your pecs, bar none. That includes fast twitch and slow twitch fibers, and that means you must include both high and low reps. Here's a rep scheme that will allow you to blast every last muscle fiber in your chest. You'll be doing 8 sets, increasing the weight each time. On the first set, you'll do 30 reps, then 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, and 6. Those last 2 will be your all-out, where you're barely able to make that last rep. Okay, let's recap. You will experience chest gains over the next 30 days like you've never had before if you 1. Stop bench pressing and start dumbbell pressing. 2. Set the decline bench angle to 25 degrees. 3. Do nothing but the decline bench press for 8 sets. 4. Use the following rep scheme, increasing the weight each set: 30, 20, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 6. This isn't just theory. These 4 hacks have helped thousands of skinny guys to break out of the crowd and start making real chest gains. But there's one more thing that you absolutely must do to flip the pec muscle growth switch. Without it, all your hard work in the gym is a complete waste of time. I'm talking about your caloric intake. You see, your workout will create so much stress on your pec muscle fibers that you'll have micro tears in the tissue. Rather than bigger and stronger, they'll be damaged and weaker. Now, if you don't feed your body with enough calories to fuel muscle repair through protein synthesis, you will never make gains. That's why you've got to be in a caloric surplus to build your chest. At the start, that means counting calories. You need to be taking in 20% more than your daily maintenance caloric level. So, if you need 2,500 calories per day to meet your energy needs, you must be consuming 3,000 calories in order to build muscle. I recommend getting that extra 500 calories with a mass-building whey isolate protein powder. Make sure that it's got around 30 grams of protein and 40 to 50 grams of carbs. That might sound like a lot of carbs, but your muscles need them after your workout to replace glycogen levels. So there you have it. The 5 things skinny guys like you must do to build a bigger chest in the next 30 days. I've laid out the roadmap. Now all you've got to do is follow it. Work your chest twice per week on this program, and after a month, you'll have made the best chest gains of your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to transform your body. And if you're looking for a way to naturally boost your testosterone levels, tune into this video here, where I share 10 foods proven to force your testosterone to flow like crazy.